Welcome to the Everyday Armor YouTube channel. I am so excited we are finally starting this, and I just wanted to quickly give you kind of a little bit of background about who we are and what we do. My name is Kaylee Billerbeck, and I'm the CEO and founder of Everyday Armor. It was founded back in 2019, where I was just posting self-defense and safety tips to an Instagram account. From there, it ended up morphing into one-on-one training where I was working with private clients, mostly under the age of 18, teaching different self-defense, martial arts, and safety techniques. Then from there, we started working with sororities where we would teach virtually, which morphed into traveling all across the US. I've now traveled to over 40 different states, teaching self-defense and safety to people all across the US. Now, I started martial arts back when I was in 3rd grade, and I got my first black belt under Jeremy Molly and kept training until I was 18 and ended as a 2nd degree level 3 black belt. I started instructing when I was 14. I had to actually go through some extra training because I was horrible at speaking in front of groups, which is so ironic because it's all I do now. But then I got certified at 16 and I really fell in love with it. Now, at our studio, we also taught Muay Thai, kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We did capoeira. We did street applicable self-defense, weapon disarms, parkour, all kinds of random shit. It was so much fun, and I'm so glad that I had that background. But I went off to college, joined a sorority, and realized that there really wasn't a lot of available safety and self-defense out there, especially safety and self-defense that was relatable. There was so much stuff that just gave you these like blanket statements, like always use a buddy system, never walk by yourself at nighttime, always wear bright colors at nighttime, all these different things that frankly, the more I went through college, I realized weren't realistic. And on top of that, there were so many situations like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't accept a drink from a stranger, but especially in college, you're probably going to do it sometimes. And rather than just condemning you for doing it or telling you you're unsafe, we'd rather meet people where they are and address the different gray areas. There's also a lot of situations where people might have a late shift or walking across a college campus where they have to walk alone at nighttime. So we give you all the relatable gray area self-defense and safety. I also ended up getting my degree in psychology and really wanted to make sure that we gave a holistic approach. There are so many situations where you typically actually know your perpetrator most of the time. So we wanted to look at what are myths about safety and self-defense, what's actually going on out there, and what are the tools everybody needs that aren't just physical, which is why we also teach mental self-defense. So our curriculum has mental, situational, and physical self-defense. With mental, we are looking at situations where we typically know our perpetrator, things like trafficking, stalking, even domestic abuse. Then we have situational self-defense, where we look at any kind of active environment where we tend to feel a little unsafe. So walking alone at night, getting into a Lyft or an Uber, traveling, all those types of things, and find ways to feel more safe and in control. Then we have your worst case scenario of being physically compromised and finding ways, especially for people who also have little to no experience, to hopefully be able to respond in those situations and get away from their perpetrator. While safety and self-defense is extremely crucial, we also know that there's a lot of other barriers that women face leading into adulthood. We wanted to create a business that addressed all of it and really just helped women break down barriers so they can be more independent, confident, and empowered. So on this YouTube channel, yes, we are going to cover self-defense, safety, make it realistic and relatable, myths about them, but we're also going to look at financial tips, career planning, how to get an interview, what to do in an interview, psychology tips, psychology tricks, communication skills, friendships, different college hacks, how to decorate your place, easy meals to create, Trader Joe's meals, money hacks, extra ways to make money, how to start a business, all kinds of things that will help women more easily transition into adulthood. If there are things that you specifically want to see on this channel, please reach out and let us know. Our entire objective is to, again, just make sure that women can feel more safe, independent, confident, and empowered.